Moses led the people of desert from the borders of Egypt through the desert to Mount Sinai, where God had told him to bring them. God himself went ahead of them to show them the way. The people knew he was there because out in front all day was a column of cloud, and at night a column of fire. When they reached Sinai, they set up camp at the foot of the mountains. God spoke to the people through Moses. I have brought you safely out of Egypt. I want you to be my special people. Will you obey me? With one voice of the people answered, Yes. Then they set to work, washing their clothes and cleaning camp to get ready for a meeting with God. The day after tomorrow, God said, I will come down on Mount Sinai where everyone can see me. On the third day, there was thunder and lightning and thick cloud on the mountain. The people trembled. They knew that God was near. Moses and Aaron went up into the mountains alone, and God gave them 10 great laws his people must keep. I am God, he said. You are to honor and serve me and me alone. Do not make idols or bow down to them. Treat my name with respect. Keep my day of rest, the seventh day. Show respect to your father and mother. Do not kill another human being. Husbands and wives, be loyal to one another. Don't go off with another woman or another man. Do not steal. Do not tell lies. Do not be greedy for things that other people have. These are the 10 commandments of God. God explained to Moses how these laws applied in all sorts of different situations, and Moses explained to the people. The people all agreed to obey God's law. God said he would write them on stone tablets for the people to keep, and Moses went up into the mountain to receive them. But this time he was away so long that people grew angry and impatient. We don't know what happened to Moses, who led us out of Egypt. They said to Aaron, So make us a new god to lead us. Aaron asked the people to give him their gold earrings. Then he melted them down and made a gold bull, like one of the gods of Egypt. He built an altar and held a feast, and the people said, This is our God that brought us out of Egypt. And they made a great noise, singing and dancing. When God saw how quickly his people had broken their word and turned to other gods, he was angry. And when Moses went down the mountain and saw that the people were doing, he was angry too. He threw down the stone tablets of law and they broke in pieces. And he ground the gold bull to powder. You have done a terrible thing, he said. But Moses still loved the people, and he asked God to forgive them and let them have a second chance. So God wrote out his laws again. This time, when Moses returned, there was no gold bull and no feasting. The people listened to Moses as he taught them the law of God. The agreement, the covenant, was sealed at last between God and his people.